Take your hand and slide your index finger across your throat next time you complain about anything. Does that sound extreme? How about the extreme action to eliminate the most negative person in your circle from your life? These are the actions necessary to develop a millionaire mindset. Let me share all the actions you can take to think like a millionaire based on the book Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by Harv Eker. The first mindset difference between the rich and the poor is that the rich people believe they create their life while poor people believe life happens to them. Let's say you're driving and a car pulls out from the side road, clearly at fault. Poor people will get mad at the driver who's at fault, while rich people will think about how they could have prevented this from happening. Were you speeding? Were you distracted and looking at your phone and didn't react to the car pulling out in front of you? Did you not get a full night's rest and lower your response time? Even if someone is clearly at fault, take responsibility for your part in what happened. Take the blame for everything. Do not complain about the situation. When you're complaining, you become a living, breathing crap magnet. Take the action to slide your index finger across your throat next time you complain to remind yourself that you are slitting your financial throat. I was complaining about my YouTube video getting the dreaded video ranking of 10 out of 10. I slit my throat, and instead of blaming the algorithm, I sat down and listed steps of how I can make future videos better. At the end of the day, take the time to think about one good and one bad thing. Think about how you contributed to each one. Even when something seems like pure luck, think hard about how you made it happen. Last night, the good thing that happened to me was my friend outdid herself when I came to visit. She got my favorite foods and all of the snacks. But in what way did I attract a good friend like her? The bad thing that happened to me was that I forgot to pack something essential for my trip. Even though I used my standard list for packing, I forgot this item because I didn't check off all the list items as I packed. Next time, I will make sure to do that to avoid this issue in the future. The next mindset of the rich is that they play the money game to win, while poor people just play the game to not lose. With inflation, you might be focused on paying the rent or mortgage and all your bills. You are simply trying to make ends meet. Where is your ambition? Bring it back to life. Write down abundant goals on a piece of paper. No more, I want my income to equal my expenses. The standard American wage where people feel like they've made it is $10,000 per month. Remember, when writing down your financial goals, you have to include fund money and donation money. I wrote my number down, and you should do that as well. Next, go to a fancy restaurant in your neighborhood and order a meal without looking at how much it costs. If you're thinking of ordering chicken because it's the cheapest, don't do it. Go ahead and order dessert. I ordered fish at market price so I wouldn't get swayed by the price, and I ordered a cheesecake with vanilla ice cream for dessert. Next, you need to commit yourself to being rich. Everyone, both rich and poor people, want to be rich. The difference is that the rich fully commit to being responsible with their time and put in a lot of work to stay rich. In order to be committed, you have to understand your why. Write down a paragraph or two explaining why wealth is important to you. Here's part of my why. I am committed to wealth to bring me peace and freedom. Being wealthy allows me to have peace of mind, not worry about my bills, and enables me to create things to make the world a better place. It also allows me the freedom to wake up without an alarm clock if I choose to do so. I no longer have to rush to eat my breakfast in 2 minutes or else be late to work. I can take time to see friends and family and take the time to reflect and better myself each and every day. Your next step involves another person. Meet with someone and say this: I, your name, do hereby commit to becoming a millionaire or more by your deadline date. Tell the person to say, I believe in you, and respond with, thank you. The power of spoken words is huge. This action item is easy to complete. You can even pause the video and do it right now. The next mindset of the rich is that they think big. Poor people think small. The law of income: you will be paid in direct proportion to the value you deliver according to the marketplace. Set out to conquer your whole marketplace and even expand it. Figure out the biggest pain point and solve it. Jeff Bezos didn't think small when it came to his Amazon business. He didn't give up when the engineers told him that he can't have a 2-click buy option. He told his people to figure out how to make his vision come true. Dream big and figure out how to implement it. After you have your dream, figure out your natural talents. Write them down. I'm very logical and love looking at trends and drawing conclusions from them. After you wrote your talents down, figure out how to use your gifts in your work. I look at stock trends and patterns and buy and sell to best optimize my money. Next, write down how you can solve problems for 10 times the number of people in your business. I wanted to solve the problem people have of having a poor mindset, and I wanted to impact more than my friends. That's why this YouTube channel came out. I'm actively trying to reach 10x the people who are in my circle right now, and YouTube offers me the opportunity to do that. Next, focus on opportunities, not obstacles. There are so many opportunities out in the world right now. Figure out what you want to invest in and start that project. For me, it's the YouTube channel. Next, after you start, practice optimism. Think about all the views I will get. Think big. I will get thousands of views on this video. If you encounter a problem, think of it as an opportunity. Your video didn't do as well? Think of it as an opportunity to learn about why people didn't click on your video. Was your thumbnail not sparking enough curiosity? Was the thumbnail too hard to understand in 1 second? And if you get in a negative headspace, focus on what you have. Write 10 things you're grateful for and read the list out loud. I am grateful for my family, my supportive YouTube friends, and my dog who is next to me while I work on all the videos. Next, admire rich and successful people. Don't resent them. Get rid of the idea that money is the root of all evil. Instead, practice the Huna philosophy that blesses that which you want. Look at beautiful homes and bless the people that own them. I went to drive by million-dollar mansions and truly blessed the people living in them. Next time you see someone driving a Ferrari, bless the owner. Next, write an email or letter to someone who is highly successful and tell them what you admire about them. In the interest of time, I won't read my whole letter, but I will let you know it was to Elon Musk and how I admired his willingness to take chances and speak his mind. Your next action item is to associate yourself with positive and successful people. Do not associate yourself with negative and unsuccessful people. Identify a person who is a downer in your life. I bet a name immediately popped up in your head. Remove them from your life. And while this sounds harsh, this is what you need to do. If they are family and you can't completely avoid all contact, make a conscious effort to see them less. And in the interest of time, stop watching trash TV and bad news. Estimates suggest that in 2024, adults will spend an average of nearly 3 hours watching TV each day. Imagine what you could do with all that time. Now that you have more time, find more successful people. Join a high-end gym or club. Golf is known as the rich people's sport. If you can't afford a club, go and have coffee at the nicest hotel in the area. Next, read the biography of someone extremely wealthy. I chose to read about Warren Buffett. Use the biography as inspiration and copy their mindset. Follow my channel for part 2 of amazing actions to take to think like a millionaire, coming out next week. Which action helped you the most with improving your life and getting away from being an average person?